y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all see me all oiled up with my sugar case on? Yes, I do. Look, I got all of them. The glazed donut. I gotta order me some more, okay? But I mixed the watermelon squeeze and the glazed donut, and I glazed myself up like a glazed donut today. You know what I'm saying? And then that sun is kissing here in Florida. Don't play with me. I'm feeling good, okay? I'm always feeling good, though. You know what I'm saying? Unless work stress me out. But for the most part, I'm always feeling good. Okay, if you want to get you some sugar cakes and get all oiled up and glossed up, and when you walk past somebody, they craving Krispy Kreme or watermelon, go to shoptkdeals.com. Use my coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your first order, okay? So listen, it's happy hour today, but I'm changing up a few things. I know, I love changes. I'm a Pisces, okay? Deal with it. All right, so here's how a happy hour used to go. It used to go only, okay, personal questions, life questions and things like that. And I excluded a huge part of the show that was definitely needed because I am great at it. I'm good at it. It's actually my gift, and I've been training people in business for many, many years. And so we will open up the floor, the phone lines for business questions as well. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all know how I am. I'm going to get to the bottom of it, okay? So I need you to have your question ready. I need you to know what you need to ask, okay? So we can get on to it because we have a lot of people that usually call in and wait. Now, being that we were late putting up this live, we had a little miscommunication behind the scenes, okay? And so Jasmine was under the impression that we weren't doing a live because it's Tuesday. And then I told her we was doing a live. And then I texted her saying we were only doing a live on Tasha K Live. And I meant we were only doing celebrity gossip on Tasha K Live. So that's why we didn't get it up early enough, because normally when we do, you guys get in the chat, you get backstage, you email questions, and now you're just putting questions in the chat and we ain't got nobody waiting backstage. But that's going to change because you guys are going to hit the link. And if you have business questions, personal life questions, I don't know, mental health questions, financial questions, family questions, any of sort, as long as it's not celebrity gossip. But if it's celebrity gossip and it's related to an issue that you're going through, I'll be open to answer it. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I like to reserve this hour for us and what we need instead of us getting in everybody else's business. We get in our own. Okay. And so it may get a little thick in here, but I missed you guys. How are you guys doing? Oh my gosh. I've been gone since Friday? Yeah, that's a long time, right? So I have a kid back home. Yes, I am on a mommy schedule. I have a nanny that helps me out, all right? Yeah. It's we're trying to get back into the swing of things so I can, do what I do. Being that he's a little older now, he's a little bit more mature. He ain't as bad in running nannies off. You know what I'm saying? So this nanny is here to stay. She love him, and you know what I'm saying? She passed her trial issue, and they like this. He loved her so much, he told me when I bought him a little baby tape, the little toddler table, because he was coloring on my concrete floors. Right. Yeah, I got concrete floors in my living room, and he was coloring on them. You know what I'm saying? I said, we got to get you a table. So we went and bought him a table, and he got 2 chairs. I said, one for mommy, one for you. He said, no, one for Nunu Ivy, because he calls her Nunu for nanny. Nunu Ivy, one for Lamine. I said, oh, damn. Okay, it's like that. It's like that. Don't forget you look just like me. Nah, it's all good though. But yes, we didn't go live yesterday because he had to have a dental surgery. So he had a tooth pull. He had a little infection in his mouth. Everything went well. He was under anesthesia. None of the anesthesia worked. He woke up like the Incredible Hulk and was live and running all day. But I'm here, nevertheless. Okay. So listen, while you guys are back to happy hour. All right, back to happy hour and focus. I'm waiting on everybody getting here, so that's why I'll be doing this small talk, chit chat, let y'all know what's going on. Okay. The link is in the chat. You guys can call in. Like I said, it can be business, it can be personal, it can be any other sort, as long as it's not celebrity gossip. Okay, we're doing the celebrity gossip extensively on TashaKLive.com, and we got another baby mama with multiple babies that's pregnant right now, allegedly with Stephon Diggs' babies. We also got some wine on Tyler Perry from the BET Awards. We also got more wine on Mendices, but we got an interview that's going to go down. So we got one regarding Mendices cheating and one regarding Yandy cheating, all coming up, all going to be exclusively on TashaKLive.com. You do have to get your subscriptions, okay? But in the meantime, guys, please, you can put your question in the chat. I'm going to have Jasmine. How can you use your phone, Jasmine, and screenshot and load them to my phone when they ask questions in the chat? You can write in your question anonymously at unwindwithTashaK@gmail.com. It's coming right to my phone. First come, first serve. Or you can hit the link and call in. You don't have to show your face. You can show your face. It's all the above. We're going to go ahead and roll the commercials, let you know what's coming out on TashaKLive.com and other streaming platforms. And we'll be right back after the break. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means Boldly Raise a Glass too. We'll be right back. Let's go.
Without you.
I don't know where you'd be either.
That's
An eviction notice? What the hell?
okay, so I'm the source of all of our problems or something?
I've been here less than 5 minutes and problem.
Where's Malcolm? Malcolm, where's my money?
I have noticed you're behind on the rent. Is there anything I can do to lighten the load?
Lighten the load? I'm calling to let you know that you are out of line.
Check your Cash App.
What? You're not gonna do it, are you? Tanya.
Not the time for jokes, Keith.
Malcolm, I need my money.
It's a big one for me.
You can't say it like that.
How big is the shower?
He was inspired by Kyle. Or him and his fuse in the shower here.
Oh my gosh, Ray J is my monster trainer. Should we pull up?
From jail, bro. Right when I got out on Twitch, right when they let me out. The shade did too, but not like T-Pain. And the shade is the one who got me banned. Hey, welcome to the stream house.
I don't want to have to teach you everything. I got to sit down and teach you
Look,
everything.
I'm happy to have everybody here. Thank you for coming. It's gonna keep getting better and better. I know they thought that it was gonna work, so they thought it would get better.
I want to get invited.
We're gonna do our own shower stream, and we're gonna invite 30 of the baddest of the baddest. And I'm not inviting none of the people that I invited at first, because they thought it was gonna be me.
No, Kai, you're not invited. You're invite Rachel.
Subscribe to my shit and watch me turn shit to go.
What brings you in, Travis?
Say something to me!
I'm sorry.
Better question. What are you going through?
We're not fucking Travis. So what do you do for sex?
It's called life.
Life? Or wife?
What's up, T?
I can't find any groundbreaking stories. This stuff is like Groundhog Day. Nothing new has came up.
I do have a few.
When we start the show, keep it clean.
Okay, but you know the rumors out there, right?
I don't give a damn about the rumors.
About Shorty. Can anything be traced back to you?
I mean, I do help with little things here and there.
Like what? What you paying her rent?
Look at it this way. We are getting older and not so attractive, more so you than me. What better way than to pull the wool over your eyes than sex?
So, what the fuck happened again?
The bitch set me up with a trans and I didn't even know it.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So is it true?
The blogs and their unending desire to ruin our relationship.
So why is there a picture of you and some bitch in a hair salon, Travis?
I said, I'm gonna go in the clay room. Now, mind you, when I'm in this clay room, I said, this nigga come in here in the next 2 minutes with fully dressed, telling me to go, he's gay. This motherfucker.
Is this true?
How you gonna ask me something like that?
Everybody talks to somebody.
All right, and we back. All right, and we back. I know that we were late. Okay, it is our fault that we were late with posting this show, and normally it gives you time to gather your thoughts, okay, and your affairs in order to send your questions and stuff like that. And so here's the thing, I only have 2 questions so far. If those are all the questions that I'm reading, I'm gonna end the live, and then I'm gonna go to TashaKLive.com, and we're gonna get started with the celebrity gossip, because I ain't finna sit here and work and you know, there's nothing to work on. It's like you going to a restaurant and it's slow and they want you to stand around and wait for 2 tables. We're not doing that today. So the the video link line is open. You guys can hit the link and ask your question. Like I said, you can put your question in the chat. Or you can write in via unwindwithtashk@gmail.com. But after I'm done with these 2 questions, if I'm done, I'm clocking out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going to head over to TashaKLive.com for the exclusive. So hopefully I read slow. Look at Jazz. And Jazz like, I'm ready to get out of work early. Jazz is ready to clock out too. Don't play with her. She gonna be like, boom, in. Did she just come on here and do 2 questions? I sure did. That's all we got. And that's all we needed. That's all we needed to do. Okay. All right, cool. First question is, it's a good question. Hold on. From Juicy Peach. She goes, I have a question. How have you been able to push through and keep working with all the hate received on a constant? I know everything you've been through could be mentally taxing. Okay. It's a good question. I'm going to repeat it one more time. She said, I want to know how you've been able to push through, Tasha, working through all the hate and that you receive on a constant. I know everything you've been through could be mentally taxing. I look at hate the same way y'all look at, hating when you with a man and nobody in your family or your friends like him, but you stay anyway. That's how I look at this job. I'm fueled by I'm a rebellious character and spirit, y'all. I rebel. I go against the grain. If somebody say go left, I'm going right. Then I'm gonna take another right. Then I'm gonna go left when I feel like it. Okay. So that's typically how I look at the situation. But yeah, I don't really get into the negativity of all of that, because when you I know it's so old and cliche, but people just forget how easy it is to get caught up in something that's not serving you. Negativity is like a constant tornado. Okay. Unless the tornado stops, you're going to be caught in that. And so I'm not going to wait on the tornado to stop. I'm outside the tornado. I'm ducking. I'm up under a shed. I'm letting them handle that over there. And then I focus on always just rebuilding, reconstructing, figuring things out, moving. Okay. That's how I look at life in general. You're going to have situations where they may not be favorable. All of us have a job and, or have had a job or had a career or a business of some sort or a family that you love, but you don't like them, but it ain't enough like or dislike to keep you from doing what you love to do, because the end goal is my happiness. And what makes me happy is being here with y'all, spending time with y'all, enjoying y'all. We vibing off each other's energy. You know what I'm saying? We able to block out all the bullshit and just come here and focus on us. That's it. That is all. That's what motivates me and the check. And I could say that for my team as well, too, because they go through a lot as well, too, and I'm sure it's the check that keeps them here, So that's how we deal with that there, okay? So we focus on what's important, what's factual. Sort of like when I get too high off weed and I start paranoid, getting paranoid and stuff, and I'll be like, where am I? I need to go to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And I start, that's when I get too high. So I start pointing at buildings. That building is real. I'm real. I know where I'm at. Yeah, I hit the weed. It's green. The car is green. My house is this way. And I start telling myself things when my brain tries to take over. But I'm in control spiritually of my brain. So I'm always in control. Okay. Remember, the phone lines, video line is open. The link is being shared in the chat. It's pinned in the chat. Or you can send your question, any question that you want to ask, anything besides celebrity gossip, to my email, unwindwithtashk@gmail.com, or you can put your question in the chat, okay? And so Jasmine's going to be screenshotting and sending them to me on her phone in case I missed them, so that we can go back to them, okay? Today we're just shooting the shit with each other. Okay, somebody asked what happened to Shoot Your Shot. Shoot Your Shot is still going. We are pre-recording the show for a better viewer experience. We were having a lot of internet issues, connection issues. You couldn't really hear people's voice. And so when we pre-record the shows, you get the best of the best talent, or not so the best of the best talent, okay? And so Shoot Your Shot will come back. I want to say end of July. Just stay tuned, okay? And if you want to be a part of Shoot Your Shot, there is a link in the description box, okay? Hit that link. It's a job form, right? It says job form, shoot your shot, and submit if you want to shoot your shot at a chance to win $300 per episode and a chance to go on tour with me next year, okay? Because the Winos is taking over next year, okay? I don't get the hell with what the hell they burning down over in the United States. I don't care. All right, next question. This is from Shavonna Bailey. It's a medical question. Hi, Tasha. I wanted to ask you for your advice on getting a thyroid nodule removed. Okay. Well, you definitely need it to get removed. Okay, you need to get it removed. Reason being is because it could turn into a toxic nodule like mine. Okay. And so I don't know if y'all remember years ago, I had a big golf ball inside of my neck. All y'all was emailing to my Tasha, you got a hole, you got a ball in your neck. What's going on? Was you born man? What's going on? It was big. And so, no, I had a nodule that started growing at 27 years old, and it got bigger and bigger. They call it a gordier. Mine wasn't necessarily a gordial. It was an actual thyroid nodule that just became toxic. And it actually started producing its own thyroid hormone. So basically, it's sort of like it grew a second thyroid. And so I have my regular thyroid working, and then this nodule is making extra and excess thyroid hormone, causing me to have hyperthyroidism. Of course, environmental factors, diet and things like that, stress, okay? Stress can do it and cause you to, when you panic and you're in flight or fright mode all the time and you're always on edge, that causes your body to be hyper. Caffeine, coffee, too much iodine and seafood. A lot of people were like, well, you need iodine. Well, I had an overconsumption of iodine because I have an oyster addiction. I know, very rare. I'm addicted to the salt and the oysters in the sea. I want to be in the ocean. I want to taste the ocean, everything like that. So yes, and that contributed to my thyroid producing its own hormone. And so I waited too late. I wouldn't say too late. I waited till mine got too big. And so if I would have gotten it when it was smaller, it would have been done, right? But I waited until it got so big. And so I've had to have several procedures to try to shrink the thyroid nodule. And we got it down to it was at 100%. We got it down to about 25%. And so it does decrease the amount of hormones, that it's producing. I do take 10 milligram of, what is it called? Methenazole once a day to keep it from making its own thyroid hormone. My doctor is against taking my thyroid out because my thyroid works. And so I think, any good doctor would be against taking a thyroid out if it works and it could be controlled on medication, as opposed to them taking your thyroid out and then you feel like shit because you don't have anything regulating your thyroid. And so I feel fine. I'm great. My weight is great. I can lose weight. I can gain weight. I can, I'm not having hot flashes and things like that. I'm not groggy and cloudy thinking. And besides, I supplement heavy. Okay. So I keep my sea moss on me. All right. This is liquid sea moss. It gets in the body. Okay. 98% of the vitamins and minerals that I need. I keep my vitamin D3 on me. Supplements that I personally use that my doctor has approved, all on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10. And I keep my mushrooms, whether it's the mushroom extract or it's the mushroom powder. Okay. And so, yes. All right. Next question. Is somebody waiting backstage? Oh, we actually got somebody waiting backstage. So we got 3 questions. Okay, 3 questions. So are we getting off after this? Is the show over after this? Or are you guys putting more questions in the chat? Or are you emailing unwindwithTasha at gmail.com? Or are you hitting the link? You don't have to show your face and you ask your question. Let's go. It's happy hour, baby. Who's calling? She hung up? Are we getting off? Yeah, I'm ready to clock out now. This is a job just like y'all at work. You know how you be ready to get off? Like, better hurry up. Oh, okay. Jasmine sent me some questions. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Hey, Queen Tulsa, how you doing? You sure?
Hey, beautiful. I just wanted to
Hey,
come
what's
over
going
here and say
on?
that. Yay! I just
And
wanted
what?
to come over here and say that I love you. I'm a little laggy, but just bear with me, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I can't hear
No, I
you.
just wanted to come over here and say that you can't hear me?
Mm-mm.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Why does the internet
Mm-mm.
want to do me this way?
Is that a
Are you
titty?
serious? You can't hear
Girl,
me?
I thought that was a nipple. Didn't you think it was a nipple? Oh, I thought it was it. I was like, girl, you finna get me flagged? Okay. We're gonna take you off video, just your voice.
I would
Okay,
never do
Jasmine, take
that.
her video off. Okay. All right, Queen Tulsa, can you hear me?
Can you? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
I
good.
can.
No, I just wanted to come by and say, okay,
You
I'll just
gotta
try to
lag.
call in another
Try
time.
to try to call back
Okay,
in. You got to lag. Okay. All
okay,
right.
thank you.
Guys, the phone lines is open if you want to ask your question on anything. Anything besides celebrity gossip. We got a good question here, all right? From K Ben. Says, Tasha, do you think the content creator trend is over? Is it too late to get started? All right. Do I think the content creator trend is over? Is it too late to get started? No, I don't. What I do think is over is the celebrity. Celebrity is now dead, and the content creators are now the preferred celebs. Okay. And that is a very real thing. It's not too late to get started. I think when people want to become content creators, a lot of times what happens is they try to do what everybody else is doing, and that works, right? But you got to be in it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like serves good burgers, but the reason McDonald's is still in business is because they are consistent on the food that the roaches don't eat, on making the food that the roaches don't eat. Okay. And so roaches still don't eat McDonald's, but they food ain't never changed. Okay. It ain't never changed. Them burgers be done in 2 minutes. I cook a burger on average 7 minutes at the house. You know, you know the old, you know the old, and that take a minute, 2 minutes on a burger patty, microwaving it. But no, I don't think the content creator trend is over. And I don't think it's a trend. I think people like watching different content creators for different reasons. And just like I have a slew of different content creators that I watch from all different genres of life, you'll be shocked. I watch people that make tiny things. I do. Like, I really do. Like, I be watching the people and they be making a little tiny houses and cooking and stuff. I'm like, how they do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I consume a lot of unboxing toy content lately. Yeah, that's my new content. And I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, they're making money just unboxing toys. Like, that's pretty dope. And then just looking at the moms that facilitate these unboxing videos, because I'm like working with kids and you at home, and where they putting all these toys? That's why I be asking, where are they storing all these toys? Like, giving them to the neighborhood? What's going on? Don't worry about it, girl. Don't buy no Christmas gifts this year. Rachel down the street, she got a whole bunch of shit in the garage. She done opened and them kids don't want it. Them kids is toyed out, okay? Yeah, I just think as long as it's something that you're passionate about and that you can keep going at, because what I don't want you to do is try to do something that somebody else is doing and it doesn't work for you. And then you're frustrated and you're putting all this time, you're spending all this money. Let it grow organically. Start from your phone, in your house. You build your few followers from there, and then up it grows. I'm a firm believer in grassroots growing, okay? If you try to start at the top, like, how are you going to know the mistakes that how are you going to overcome any mistakes if you're starting at the top? Like, you want to go through all of that so you can get to know yourself, you can get to know your your content. You can get to know your lane. You know what I'm saying? It's very important that you go through the thick of it while building it, and then you'll appreciate it more. And so, yeah, I just think that whatever you do, it should be unique, and there's an audience for everybody. Like, I'm watching videos on knitting. I said, man, I was on the where was I at? I was at like a game. No, I was at my daughter's graduation, and there was a Latina lady sitting there. I think she was Mexican, and she was knitting. And I said, damn, I ain't knitted since I was a kid. Shit, my daughter don't know how to knit. Matter of fact, my daughter don't even know how to sew. I said, oh my God. Because she was like, I got to buy a new dress. I was like, no, you don't. I went down to the gas station, to the 7-Eleven, because she had ripped a little hole in her dress, and I sewed it back up. She was like, Mom, you know how to sew? I'm like, yeah, I can knit too. Yes, I can make clothes. Yes, we done forgot about all this stuff. So yeah. But no, it's not over. It's not over. Okay, let me see. Somebody backstage? Oh, we got a question. Bugs? Okay, let's go. Huh?
Hey,
Hi,
can you hear
Bug.
me?
Yes, where you calling from?
Hi, I'm calling from Miami.
Shout out to Miami. Weather's good here.
Don't you just love hate it here?
I do. I love it and hate it at the same time, but it's like, where else would you go in the US?
Honestly.
Right.
But no, I'm just calling it. I actually sent my question through email. This is my first time doing this, but I wanted to kind of explain like the email or whatever. So basically, I just been going through a lot, whatever. And I'm, working a 9-to-5 or whatever. Just turned 30 this year and everything. And once you get to a certain age or a certain point, you start to start self-actualizing and realizing. And I'm just at a point now to where it's like I want to pour more into like my photography business, but I have a very hard time to where it's like I don't know how to accept that other people may enjoy my my work ethic, or other people may enjoy my craft. So I just have a hard time. Like, I shy away from it a little bit. Like, sometimes I'm open to it. If somebody will say, hey, can you take these pictures? I'll do it. And then when it comes to like a more grander scale, I would like, no, it's okay. Like, I'll shy away. Like, I basically back out of, opportunities for myself. And I don't know, I don't know how to get over that. Like, I don't know if I'm explaining it right, or if you understand what I'm saying.
I got you.
I guess the question is just like, how can I get over it? Like, what can I do? Something.
Okay. So you love photography.
I love photography. The thing is, I've always been a creative person. I've always been into writing. I used to really, really be into poetry. I've always loved photos, videos, creating and stuff like that. It's not something that I've had the opportunity per se to do, growing up while I was younger. So starting now in my 30s, it's a little scary. It's a little like nerve-wracking. Like, I haven't had the time to, really put into it and pour into it and teach myself, But yeah, I really do love doing those types of things. Like, I love taking pictures. It's just so free. I love like the aesthetic of things. I love beauty. I love to see, how beautiful everything is.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me. But yeah, ultimately, that's just what it is.
Okay, so you're going through what I like to refer to as, you have a new baby, and you don't want nobody holding your baby.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You don't want nobody putting their hands on your baby. You don't want nobody kissing your baby. You don't want nobody judging your baby.
I don't want nobody see my baby, nothing.
Exactly. So this is your baby, and you're protecting the baby. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, the baby, children give us anxiety because we're afraid of what's going to happen. What are they going to grow into? What are people going to think of them? What are they going to think of me as a mom? And so you're going through that same thing. And 30 is a very groundbreaking moment for self-actualization and spirituality and just reality. Like, what am I here for? I've been doing everything that, my parents have said do, or the people that are around me have said do. Now it's time for me to actually do me. And our brain starts to wake up and crave what it's always done. And I think if you were to look back on your life, you've always looked at the world through a picture lens or through a video lens. Yes. Do you watch movies and critique how the shots are done and stuff? Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I really do. Sometimes I try not to. I try not to, but I do judge it.
No, that's how you got to do it. That's how you learn and make it better.
Yeah, and I just
Yeah.
always like I just love to look at videos. I like to see how people, how they just create something out of nothing, or they can tell a story like using one thing, and you have to try to figure it out and try to understand the deeper purpose behind it. And I used to be a little deeper, like I say, when I was a little younger, but now that I'm older, life got in the way, and then it's just so much going on. And I just really mentioned, that I'm just going through so much because, once you get to a point to where you feel like, you need to move on, or you need to be doing something else, or you need to be doing something specific, and it's burning me in my soul. Tasha, like, I don't really talk to anybody about it, but like, it's burning me in my soul because it's like, I know I should be doing something. I don't know what, I don't know how to get there. And it's like, even if I know how to get there in a sense, but like financially stuff holding me back, just life is holding me down. Trying not to use that as an excuse. Sometimes I still try to push through it, but like you just can't help life, And so yeah, that's just, I just feel like it's burning me in my soul. Like I cannot stay at a job. I tell everybody, I can't stay at a job for more than 6 to 7 months. I get ready to get on out of there. It's something burning me in my soul. Like I want to do more, but I don't know how to. And I know that I'm not one of those, like, I'm not a very social person per se. I do have, people love me, if I put myself out there, I know that people love me. If I put myself out there, I know that people will, gravitate towards me. I just don't put myself out there. I guess I'm scared of people gravitating too close to me. I remember I heard somebody on a video one day say, you're so scared of your success. And like that sticks in the back of my mind. Like, damn, that's true. Like sometimes we get so afraid of our own success that we hold ourselves back. And it's like, how do you...
let me jump in real quick. Let me jump in.
Yeah, I'm sorry, shut up.
No, you good. No, you good, because I got it. And I was about to start making notes because you were saying a lot of stuff, and I was just like, let me jump in real quick and forget what I'm gonna tell her. Okay. What you're going through is normal, and it means like really you are on the right path. Okay. And so fear is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Keep you in fear of moving forward. Okay. Yeah. But because you have that burning desire to push past it, it's like you're pushing past that fear, and fear is like taking over. Like, no, if you go this way, what about everything else we've done? What are you going to do? How are you going to pay your bills? Everything that you've been conditioned to think about, right? Great book that I need you to get. Okay. I'm not getting paid off this book or nothing. Okay. I get paid off the vitamins and minerals and stuff, and that's stuff that I personally take. But this book, I'm not getting paid off. It's called The War of Art, not the art of war, The War of Art. Okay. And it is titled Break Through the Blocks and Win Your Inner Creative Battles. Okay. And so as a creative person, a lot of times we as creative people think that we cannot sell our art. We think that people won't buy our art. We think that it's, people are going to judge our art. But when it comes to artists such as yourself, you can make a living at your art if you treat it just like you treat your job. And if you look at your job, what do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? Like right now?
I'm a insurance agent.
Okay, perfect. So somebody created that. That was somebody sitting down, they got an idea, and they thought out how to create an insurance agency and what components do they need, what pieces to the puzzle do they need, and you are a piece of their art. Okay. And so right now, because you're not working in your art, you can't see their art because that's not your vision, but you are, a huge factor in that. And so right now you are starting where that insurance, the person who started your insurance agency started. How am I going to do this? How am I going to build this out? How is this going to work? And so your photography and videography business is at that level now. And so one thing I love about this book is it teaches you how to be disciplined and consistent with your art. No matter what you got going on in life, every day, for me, it started off as when I first started this channel, I would do this 3 videos a month. Right? Struggling with inner, I don't know if people gonna like this video. I sound crazy. I look crazy, judging myself up and down, just going through the motions, and just finally, just saying F it. I'm tired of recording this video 89 times, saying the same thing a different time. I just put it out there. Whatever the hell happens, happens. That's why I am a firm believer at people starting from the bottom and working themselves up. And so what this book does is it teaches you how to be disciplined in your art every single day. You get up, you set aside time, just like you set aside time to get on social media, you set aside time to go to work, you set aside time to do your art, which means you set aside time to go take pictures, to learn about video editing, to watch movies and critique so that you can, get up to date. Forget all that AI stuff. And I'm going to be a big preacher of forgetting about AI, because one thing about people, they try AI with us during COVID, and what did that do? That pushed us closer. We was having house parties, we was boycotting, we was going out. We was like, we'll catch COVID. I'm going outside. It made us actually want to travel more, want to do things more instead of just sitting in the house. And so I recommend that you get this book. This is a book that you can keep forever. And anytime like you start to second guess yourself. And remember, anytime you second guess yourself, it's a feeling. And I always tell people this. A feeling is, how do you feel right now? Just tell me how you feel right now.
Right now, I feel, I don't know.
How do you feel? Are you nervous being on this live? What do you,
a little bit, yeah.
Okay. How did you feel this morning when you woke up?
This morning when I woke up sleepy.
Okay, so you see how feelings change throughout the day from second to second. If a tree came through your house, which Lord forbid it comes to your house, you're going to feel afraid right then and there. You're gonna be like, oh my God, you're gonna start focusing on that. So you have to train yourself to be disciplined, just like you discipline yourself and brush your teeth, to be disciplined in your art. And I guarantee you to make a way, because once you start like building it out, you're gonna start building out you don't need a business plan these days. I mean, ChatGPT can do that shit, but like just looking at maybe some of your favorite artists and seeing how they did their business, selling to friends and family. Hey, I'm gonna take pictures at your wedding. Just throw me $150. That's how it works. And then you start filming videos for your friends' businesses and stuff like that. And then this is social media. We're in a business world. Like we're everybody's filming. They need help. We're hiring help right now for filming videos and stuff like that. So just look at it like that. And that's how your whole life is. And I guarantee you'll break past it. But please get that book, The War of Art, okay? And I got to go because we got people waiting. I love you.
Okay, I appreciate it. I thank you. I appreciate it.
Good luck, baby. Good luck. Send me some of them photos too, baby.
I will. Thank you.
Okay. This material making my titties itch, child. Because it is the material. Go ahead. Who next? Hold on. Somebody sent me some text messages. Wait a minute. Hold on. Didn't you send me some text messages real quick? Okay. Hold on. So are the sea moss drops and mushroom gummies safe during pregnancy and while breastfeeding? Always, I don't know what type of health issues you got, but I just know that these are regular vitamins and minerals. They're not toxic or anything like that. I'm not a doctor and I have to say that, but they're safe. Okay. People eat sea moss while they're pregnant. Okay. Yeah. And the mushrooms, it's just mushrooms. If you were to take mushrooms out of the grocery store and put them in a pan, all they are is mushrooms grounded up here, dried and grounded up into a powder, which is the NK cell powder. And then you have the gummies. Okay, so yeah. Another question is, how do you deal with friendships dying off after getting married? The same way I look at the fall season every year. So every year, we go through seasons in life and the leaves start falling off the tree. But you're the root, and then you got leaves, you got different, I know this is a cliche, you probably heard this before, but some people got to go, some things got to go, some changes got to make. And so you have planted something and you got to clean up the ecosystem. And so if they've fallen off, you're going to gain new ones. Maybe you won't. Maybe this is time for you to really build that friendship with your husband. Okay. And this question was from Britt S. Okay. And Jeanette and Jay Randall asked about the sea moss drops and mushrooms and stuff safe while breastfeeding. Yeah. I took all types of vitamins while I was breastfeeding, but I talked to my doctor, but talk to your doctor. Okay. And as far as the dealing with friendships, your husband is your friend. My husband is my best friend. That's my dog for real. I ain't gonna lie. He get on my nerve. Right now, especially posting all my baby pictures at TashaKLive.com as a get back. I'm going to start posting his pop belly while he's skinny. I'm going to get him. I'm going to post the little titties he got from eating too much chicken because he ain't working out no more. You know how you do a bunch of push-ups and your chest get big, and then the muscle turn to fat. Yeah, and then I'm gonna post a little pop belly. I'm gonna post it a before and after. He keep posting my baby pictures and Tasha K Live. But yeah, you need to be building a friendship with your husband and let these people go. Don't chase nothing that's falling off. Let them go. All right, who's next, Jasmine? The oil of oregano is actually being loaded up and stocked and right now. Okay, so any day now, and everybody that is signed up on the email list to get it is going to get email first, and you guys will have first come first serve on those digs. Okay, on the oil of oregano. Okay, shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10. Who's next, Jasmine? It's just Nasiah. Okay. My team is posting pictures at the BET Awards. They are not supposed to reveal who they are. Lord Jesus. My sources is out. Okay. All right. What's your name, baby? Where you calling from?
Am I on the screen or?
You're not. Do you want to be on the screen?
I can be. It's no problem.
Okay, let's go. Hey, baby, how you doing? Hi.
How are you? Thank you so much for having me. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan.
Thank you. Thank you. Where you calling? What's your name and where you calling from?
Okay, my name is Nisha.
Okay.
I'm calling from California.
Shout out to California. Y'all standing on business out there. When I see the Mexicans with the Mexican flag, I'm like, stand on that. No, for real. They need to leave them alone.
Out here, it's sad out here. It's like, some family members, and it's just really sad out here. So pray for the people out here because it's like people don't understand. Like it's not just Mexicans. Like it's
exactly
everybody else, but y'all focusing on. It's heavy out here. So, but anyway, I wanted to come on here because I wanted your advice on basically, in your opinion, in my situation, how do you think I could capitalize off of basically my recent 15 minutes of fame? Because I don't know how long stuff is gonna last. So I'm like,
what you talking about? You don't went viral?
Okay, so me and my roommate are the new African American girls on TLC. Our show is called 1,000.
I knew I recognized you. I was like, I've seen her somewhere before.
I'm a huge fan. So when you said the happy hour, I was like, I would love if Tasha K could tell me, in her opinion, how can I capitalize? Because it don't, it's not cheap. So I'm trying to figure out.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't seen the full out episode. So just break down a little bit of what you're doing, especially for the people who haven't seen the show and seen you. This is a perfect time now to get into it. So.
Okay, so hi, everybody. My name is Nisha. I'm originally from Compton, California, but we live in Riverside. Me and my roommate are the new, basically 1,000-pound sisters. We're the black versions, basically.
Okay.
So we're the black version. This is the first time that they ever did it with black girls like this. We have our own show. So I really want to be smart about this, and really put my community on, put my family on, and just, be smart about our whole opportunity. Our show is about us, our struggles in losing weight and being big girls. I'm a makeup artist. I'm a photographer. I've been a celebrity makeup artist for over 10 years. So I do a lot of stuff with my friend. She was a SSBBW model. And so we're happy being fat, but then now trying to take our lives seriously and, really do the work and really realizing what was going on with us. Why did we get this big? I grew up in a cult as well. So it's just a lot that is going to unfold on our season.
Okay, great. Well, congratulations on landing such a big platform. And they get millions and millions of viewers because there are so many people that are going through what you're going through.
Right.
And if they're not going through it, they will be, because it's hard to keep weight off.
Yeah.
And to stay in shape, especially, during these times when the food is nutritionally just low quality. Okay.
I be listening to you about the CMOS. I do take my I take the liquid chlorophyll with spirulina. I haven't got on the mushrooms yet because I'm allergic to a lot of stuff, so I kind of have to be careful. So
I got you.
I'll be listening. I'll be writing down my gems.
No, I got you. So here's what you're gonna do. Okay, with a platform that big, you have to go live every day. You do not have to talk about the show, but you have fans, right? And you need to be going live on whatever platform that you're on, and you need to just be developing a relationship with your viewers. I don't like to look at viewers as fans because like we're regular everyday people. So it's just like you loading up a live and going live with your family and letting them build that with you. And so even though you're doing the show on the side, hold on. Even though you're doing the show on the side, this is your time to go ahead and get people interested in you. So which means is you're going to take this weight loss thing to a whole nother level. First, you're going to create an app, a daily app. Okay, that's really easy. You can say, how do I, you can get on Google or ChatGPT and ask them, what sites do you recommend for me to create an app where I post daily that people will pay for on my weight loss journey. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, what I'm going through, if you even cheated, right? So it's kind of like your journal, but at the same time, your workouts, what you're going through mentally, what caused you to want to turn to food as a comfort, you know? Did it, you know, is it something that runs in your family? Is food just kind of like the conversation in your family? Like you're going to start developing that with your viewers and letting them see you not always dressed up. Okay, you know I get on here with my do-rag. I don't give a damn.
This is me every day.
Exactly. And just go through it and they'll pay for your like your knowledge and they'll want to follow you with, you know, they can follow you through your journey. So which means like if you're saying, hey, I'm going to lose 20 pounds this week, I'm going to do it. They're going to hold you accountable. You're going to hold them accountable. And boom, y'all are in that app and you're, you know, you're uploading or you're going live every day, posting your meals, showing them what to buy, what supplements you're on, what doctors you're talking to on the side. Because outside of the show, yes, you do have to continue it. So that's one of the things I would do. And two, definitely makeup tutorials. You know what I'm saying? You know, doing makeup reviews. You have, I don't know if you have a publicist now, but you need to be utilizing that publicist to get you brand deals on makeup and on plus size clothing for now. Gym clothing as well. Shoes, okay? Supplements, all of that. I can hook you up with Shop TK Deals and let you do a supplement deal with our distributor. So I can plug you into that. But these are all the things that you need to do in order to keep it going outside of what you, because once the show is over, and that's what happens with a lot of these love and hip hop stars. They end up going to Zeus or they don't have no products. They don't have no music. It's just bad all around. And I just be looking at their platforms like this could have been on another level. You know what I'm saying? So I'm, like I said, I'm happy to share, you know, my knowledge with you and everything like that. But that's what you have to do is form your community now.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I really do.
No problem. You were going to ask me something and I had cut you off and told you because I was going to forget what I was going to say.
What you were saying, me and my friend, we had already had like a social media following before the show.
Right.
And so I have brand deals and, you know, I had already got all that kind of stuff before the show. So,
good.
Yeah, that's all.
But the app is a big one. Okay, so you creating your own fitness gurus do it all the time where they post their workouts, but like I don't want to go to a fitness guru app. I want to go to an everyday girl work, you know, app. Like what is she doing? And then you tracking your weight loss, new tools and stuff that you're coming up with. People love that kind of thing. And talk to your viewers every day.
Ask the man.
What'd you say?
I gotta ask the man because you know I have to ask for permission for everything. Now,
not when it comes to you starting it out. No, that's a job.
As far as how much I'm able to like really get,
long as you don't talk about what you filmed on the show, you're good.
Well, I know some of our progress and stuff too. They don't be wanting. Yeah.
I mean, there's ways around that.
Okay.
Yeah. So just get with your PR and just tell them you got to make a living outside of the show because they don't pay you when you're not filming.
Right.
So how do I capitalize off this now? So, yeah, you there's ways around it. You got it.
It's like stuff is moving too slow for me. Like stuff is moving too slow.
Yeah, because you're on the production calendar. Like, oh shit, we do production. They don't come out for the movies y'all just saw filmed last year.
Yeah. And
before last year, we had movies filmed in 2023.
Episode
That's just coming out this year. So yeah, you gotta do you.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, and just read that contract and go around the contract. You cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you
All
so much.
right. Thank you.
Bye.
No problem.
Oh,
Let me read the email real
I
quick.
don't know how to do this.
It's okay. We'll drop you down.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Hold on for a second. Let me read the email real quick, guys, because y'all got them in here thick. Yes. Okay. Hey, Tasha. Hold on. I'll make sure. Okay. I already did that question. She called in. Hold on for a second. That one called in. All right. Anonymous help. All right, so this is anonymous help. That means we're leaving the wino anonymous. If you want to write in, you can write in via unwindwithtashak@gmail.com, or you can hit the link or write your question in the chat. Jasmine's sending them to my phone, okay? Hey, Tasha, I love you so much. I love you too. I watch your old videos while I'm at work. Thank you. I need to record more. I watch your, hold on. Right now, I'm dating an amazing man. I'm 25 and he's 35. When they start off with that, I'm like, he's amazing, but... He's amazing, but let me put on my reading glasses because it's gonna get shady up in here. These are real today. These are Tiffany's, okay? All right, cool. I accidentally brought these upstairs and I shouldn't have. These are my car Tiffany glasses. Okay, he was previously married. Okay, I'm 25 and he's 35. He was previously married and just got an official divorce from his wife because she cheated, and he has 2 kids. I warm up slow in relationships, but he ultimately helped me to open up just off of how he treated me. He opens the door. Okay, he opens the doors, is extremely supportive, sweet, gentle, and I feel so safe with him. I never met my father, and I have been in multiple toxic relationships before him where I've never felt valued or that I had to prove my worth. I say that to say my issue is I feel like I'm in a relationship with my dad. Like I'm not sure if how he treats me relates to how I feel my dad should have treated me or what. But my question is, what should I do? I don't want to lose a good man, but I also don't want to feel like I'm having sex with someone that I see as my father. Okay, that is a really good question. The only thing that I would ask you said, sorry, he's 34, not 35. Okay, I got that. I just need to know how long you guys have been dating. And if he has 2 kids, have you met the wife? You got to meet the ex-wife. Okay. Before you decide to take anything further, you got to meet the kids, you got to meet the wife, and you got to find out exactly what happened. Okay. Because he can have a story and, you don't have the full story. But once you have the full story, that woman will be able to save you from a lot of heartache and unnecessary stress. Okay. And, that's what I would do before you do anything else. And that will tell you if you are having sex with someone that you see as your father, because yeah. I mean, I think I'm missing something here. Like you got it. She knows who he is. Like, I hate when women, like the new women fight with the old women. And it's like, if I'm going to date you and you got kids, I'm sitting down with your ex. I don't give a damn if she don't like me or not, bruh. I'm sitting down and we're going to vibe on some stuff because we got these kids coming in my house, these children. Y'all going to be a part of my life. And I'm going to make sure I'm not catching no stray bullets at no type of time. Now, as for you, the love bombing is a issue for me. And here's why it's an issue for me when it comes to this dude is because, if he was such a good man, why did his wife cheat on him? Why? Was he just too good and soft? Who initiated divorce? Who initiated divorce? And 2, like, it seems like you don't know. Okay. You ever heard the thing, I know you've heard the saying, of course you've heard it, it's too good to be true. This kind of situation seems too good to be true. Like, no man is that, like when they're love bombing, they're overcompensating for something they don't want you to see. And when you do see it, you're going to focus on everything else that they've done for you. Open doors, flowers, this and that, jewelry, whatever it is. We see it a lot with social media. These men will give these women the world financially, but they can't give them something that the woman wants, loyalty and trust, right? Because they don't have it to give. They're sharing themselves with everyone else. It's easier to say, hey, personal assistant, send them flowers. Hey, send them a jewelry. Hey, book a boat. I'm going to make you feel like the best person. Diddy said it in his Breakfast Club interview. 75% of the time, you are going to feel like the best person in the world. But that other 25% is going to be hell. And so if you see things in him that make you feel like, you know, you're in a relationship with your dad, then obviously there are some controlling issues that you are addressing, even though you didn't know your father, because fathers are very controlling. They're very overprotective. They're very, in your face. They're love bombing you. They're doing all of this because they don't want they don't want no other man to be able to top what they're doing. And if they do, they got to go through him and he has to bless them. Sounds like you got a controlling man, who's got some some things that he ain't quite discussed with you, and you need to get to the bottom of that because ain't nobody perfect, and then you can make your judgment as such. Okay, good luck to you, baby. And if there's anything I'm missing, please feel free to hit me up. I mean, add more. Okay, all right. So let me read one more question, and then we're gonna take a break, and then play what's coming up on TashaKLive.com as well as our advertisers. But if you want to be a part of the show, hit the link. We got people waiting backstage. Okay. Or you can send your question in the chat or email me via unwindwithtashk@gmail.com. Okay. All right. Another question. Where did you start on your spiritual journey? What are some of the practices you use daily to stay grounded? Oh man, where did I start on my spiritual journey? Like for real, for real? Okay. Spiritual journey started 26. I've always believed in God, okay? But I'm talking about me searching for what's right for me, not being told that this is right for me. Like me making sure that, this is one with my heart. This is how I connect with God. This is how I communicate. This is what makes me feel whole. It makes me feel like I can do anything. 26 and yeah. And y'all probably gonna kill me, but I don't care. This was a true story, and I'm about to get deep here. All right, mom, I love you. I'm talking about 26 years old. I'm talking about in a very, very probably still postpartum. My daughter was maybe 2-3 years old. How old was Tantu? Okay. All right. Was that 26? Okay. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay. Do not try this at home. So, I was carrying a lot of hurt and anger towards my mom. I felt like at a time when she was going through a lot herself, and I was going through a lot as a young mom, and I was holding on to a lot of the things that she went through, and I was sort of like an innocent casualty of being young. I held on to that for a long time. And I remember her husband died, and this is what got me on the spiritual journey, because I don't want y'all saying, oh my God, I can't believe you let a white man speak into you. Listen to me. Okay. So, my mom's husband dies, and he's dying. He didn't die yet. He was dying. And I left my family in Atlanta to go assist her with helping him because he didn't want to go into hospice. And so, I went there, and because I had unresolved issues internally with my mother and what we went through, she was a young mom. That comes up when certain things are said. Like I'm triggered, like she'll say something that triggers me, and I'm like, I'm going back to, oh my God, my fight or flight, my anxiety is up. I'm gonna have to guard myself, what's about to go down. And so not thinking at a time, being emotionally immature, being a young mom, having a lot to do, and a death in the family is hard. She was very erratic and sporadic, and she had every reason to be. And here I am, coming down to help her, and I turned into somehow the punching bag, like emotionally, mentally, sometimes physically if she could get to me, and I'm like, I'm just here to help you. What's going on? Like, you're by yourself doing this, and I'm here to help. And I've always been that way. Like, that's my mom, regardless. I'm gonna help her. But because I was too young to understand what she was going through when she was, coming at me and, saying things, I took it really personal. And so I'll never forget, like, there was a fight that went down at the house between his kids and her. And then, that was the day that I told you I had got into it with my stepsister that got a baby by Jock. And basically they tried to run up on my mom, and they had, a dude block me so I couldn't get to him, but they didn't put no hands on my mom. But it was a lot of tension, right? Because, when people die, that's when people act crazy. So they end up leaving. My mom was like, I don't even know why you came down here. You this, you that, you causing this. And, it was just a lot of name calling. She probably don't even remember what she said, but I was so angry. And so I just got in the car and just left and went back to Atlanta. And on my way back to Atlanta, everything that came up during my past, I was saying to myself, I was in a very, very dark place. And I don't know how I got there. It's easy to get there, especially if you have unresolved issues. And this was before my therapy. Okay. That's why I advocate for therapy. I said, I remember the time where I had brought home all F's, and she took my bras because I used to run a lot, and she tied me up with my bras, and she beat me for like hours during Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to try to, I guess, beat she was young, y'all. She was young. I don't want y'all judging her. I love my mom to death. We're really close right now. Okay. That's it. So I'm just telling y'all, this is what happened in the past. This is not my present. This is not my future. That is something that happened. And I remember saying to myself, because I felt like I had sacrificed time with my family to come down to help her. And here I am living through this shit again. And I thought about doing the worst. I thought about turning around and going to do everything that she did to me, like to her. Like, it was bad. I was going to torture her. It was all these thoughts that was coming through my head, right? And I was like, this is going to end now. And I remember something told me to get on YouTube and find, I don't know, how to get out of an angry mode. And I remember turning on a Wayne Dyer video, and I can't remember the video. I remember what it looks like, but I can't remember. And I listened to his sermon as I was driving towards Atlanta, and he turned my whole mode around. And he talked a lot about Buddhism, and he talked about the self-actualization of Buddhism, the mirror of your life, to look at yourself, and everything that's happening to you is because of you and your actions, and, and how you're looking at things. Because when people do things to us, or we feel that people do things to us, it's how we receive those things. How do I process those things? So I process it. It's sort of like when you're looking at a text message and somebody can see you a text message, right? And they can say something, and you may be in a funky mood, and you may take the text messages like, oh, they being nasty with me, but you can't tell what they're saying. And so you're receiving that. How do I receive what's going on and go through life regardless? And so I remember him changing my mind, and he put me in a very peaceful state, and it started me on my journey to Buddhism and self-actualization and realization. And then Buddhism is how I came into to know myself and who I really am. And that's why I'm sitting here today with you guys. I believe in God. A lot of people are like, how you believe in Buddhists? Because the Buddhism that I study doesn't worship anything. It's just a practice. And what we do is practice on being conscious of our movements and being intentional and loving on ourselves, and not being overcritical of ourselves, but being able to critique ourselves and better ourselves. And so I say my prayers every day with God, open me up. When I start chanting, I don't pray to a fat man. I don't bow to a fat man. There are many different versions of Buddhism, just like there are many different versions of Christianity. Okay. And Islam kind of taps into Christianity as well too, but this is what works for me. And so that's what started me on my on my spiritual journey, and into healing. And I chant every day. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I believe in journaling. I believe in intentional journaling, which means like you write down exactly what it is, where you are mental wise. Why do you feel that way? What exactly you want to accomplish? What do you want to change? And when you write it down, it's a contract with yourself, spirit, and heart. And you're bound to that contract. And every day I read what it is that I'm trying to change. And it becomes a habit because it's like memorization. And then I become what it is that I write every time. So that's my thing. So listen, sorry. I hope I turned it around and made it positive. All right. So after the break, I'm going to take some more questions. You guys can call in. You can write in unwindwithTashaK@gmail.com. The link is in the chat, or you can put your comment in the chat box. And then we're going to, after this show, of course, we're heading to TashaKLive.com. We got exclusives on Stephon Diggs and some more babies. He got a few women pregnant right now. And also, who else do we got? Is Tyler Perry as an exclusive? Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. We got like 10 topics, okay, on TashaKLive.com. You do have to subscribe to TashaKLive.com on the website, and then you download the app. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means Boldly Raise a Glass too. We'll be right back with more questions. Let's go.
Student loan discharges in bankruptcy. Most people will tell you it's impossible. Even bankruptcy attorneys will tell you that. But guess what? We just got 2 discharged a few weeks ago, and we're going to get a lot more. So if you're struggling with your student loans, you may be able to discharge those through bankruptcy. So you should just give me a call and let's figure it out.
We got this invite from this woman who thinks her husband is possessed by demons. I'm not sure about this one, y'all.
Are you kidding? When the last time we covered a story like this, Tasha?
Diane Johnson's cabin.
I'm so relieved you guys accepted my invitation to come. Something to drink, maybe some tea or coffee? I would do wine, Miss Diane. I know how you like your wine, but I need you fully alert for the story I'm about to burden you with. You're the chosen one. God came to me in my dreams and revealed it all.
I don't know about this, guys. Like performing an exorcism on this lady's husband just because she feels like he's possessed.
This is messed up. This is a real life event that we happen to have the exclusive.
Yes, Tasha, we gotta help.
I said we could do a family vacation. All of us on fire.
And we would all be dead right now. For this to work, you must have all skepticism out your mind. Robert, I know the real you is trapped. We're going to free you tonight.
I ain't drinking till we head over to TashaKLive.com, okay? Because I want to be all the way open for y'all, all right? All right, so we got people waiting backstage. All right, come on up. Let's go. What's your question? This is happy hour. Sade, where you calling from?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Connecticut. I met you in Hartford.
Shout out. Hartford was lit.
I'm the girl with the black and white checkerboard shirt on.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Well, I'm just calling in to say that I love you. I've been following you from the beginning, and you have inspired me to start my own brand.
I love it.
And do my own thing. And I would like your email to email you my work so that maybe we could work together or get mentorship from you, or because I watch you.
All right, send me that email.
I will. You could. Okay. It's all in the description box.
Okay. Yes, I'm unwindwithTashaK@gmail.com. It comes straight to me, to my phone.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I love you. I'm really nervous, but
don't be nervous.
I've been following you for so long. As a person who's visually impaired, I'm completely blind and legally blind. So for you to inspire me, a single mom of 4, I just want to tell everybody on your platform that I love you.
Let me ask you a question. Did you come take a picture and people was like, wouldn't let her pass? And I was like, hey,
Your friend Jay helped me up on the stage. You came to the end and helped
I
me
remember
up.
that. And the winos wouldn't let her pass. I was like, hey guys, she's blind. They didn't care. I was like, y'all some.
I don't listen. I'm originally from Brooklyn, honey. So it would have. I was coming to see my Tasha K. I ain't playing all that. Okay.
I remember
I
that.
came to get my hug and I came to you see I came through, right? And my sister was right there. My Pisces sister was right there, like, we not doing it.
I made them make you skip the line. I said, no, ma'am, let's go. Sorry.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
All
Thank
right,
you.
we'll see you next year in Hartford, right?
Yes, you will. I'm everywhere you at.
All right. Let's
Thank
go.
you. Love you.
All right. Who's next? Faith. Faith, where you calling from?
Hey, babe. Hey, Tasha, how you doing?
I'm good.
I want to. I gotta tell you something today, baby. How you doing? But
I'm good.
but that nice looking man you got, baby. Ooh, something I got into me, Tasha. Tasha, look at my hair, Tasha. Look at me. I look pretty, huh?
Miss Faith,
Tasha,
why do you
when
have an edge control brush in your head and a razor?
Tasha, what you talking about with my friend B. Robin and need a hairbrush? I got a hairbrush. And then mustache, I got a toothbrush. I got everything. I got a phone number for them little
We
young
need you. You on the wrong show. So you need to hit the link for Shoot Your Shot. Can you hit the description box and apply for Shoot Your Shot?
I will, and I love you. I just want to come up here and make you laugh, and I want to tell you that
You made me laugh. I didn't know what you was. I thought maybe that was your real look, so I didn't want to bust out. That's why the eyes are the window to the soul. So that's why I put the shades on so people can't see what I'm really looking.
Me, look at your boyfriend Teddy be in my DM. Proof.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. He like white women.
No, baby, I said Teddy be in my DM, my MD.
No, I promise you, he got money now. He likes white women. This may be old text messages.
Tasha, the thing said 2027.
No, that's an impersonator. But listen, we gotta go. I love you, baby. Love you. That was funny. I was like, does she really look like that for real? Like, Lord, hold my breath. I'm glad she came on here after such a heavy hour to do that. All right, who next, Jasmine? Sip slowly. What's your name and where you calling from?
It was a hello.
Hey,
I'm Sip Slowly's friend. The one that sang on your shot that one day.
Yeah. Okay.
I appreciate you. No, I'm not gonna sing. Thank you. I was really wanting to get more information about how somebody could work with you because I've heard it mentioned. I know I've emailed through my friend's page and tried to find out, what exactly is it that you are looking for? Who are you looking for? What kind of talents are you looking for? And how can we, contact about that kind of. And I'm sorry if you mentioned it before in this live because I was
it's cool. No. So what I do is, what you can do is send me an email to unwindwithtashak@gmail.com with your resume and give me your background in production as well as communications and sales. And whichever one kind of applies to you, we're always looking for those positions.
So I need a resume though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Damn. I haven't done one of those in like
I have people with degrees that work for me.
Well, I have degrees, but
they have degrees. Like these people take their position serious. They make a lot of money. So like this ain't no mom and pop organization. Like we a network.
Oh, no, ma'am.
Yeah.
I would never think that, but
no, I got you. So send me that resume.
I'm a veteran. So
I got you.
A lot of times, it's not cutting corners, but it's more like, look, I need to work. Not to you. I'm saying just in general. But I haven't had a resume in a long time. So okay, well then I got work to do. I gotta get me a resume.
Chat GTP, which is just tell Chat GTP what you need to put in the resume. It'll do it. It really will. 5 minutes. Okay.
But yeah, Tasha, thank you so much. You're amazing.
Love you
Your skin looks beautiful.
Thank you.
You're
love
wonderful.
You. Okay. Bye. Child, I thought she was coming to cuss me out because the Shoot Your Shot. Because she was the one her friend told her to get on here and sing. And I was like, your friend trying to line you up? Look, your friend trying to line you up, Lord Jesus. So, all right, who next? I'm trying to get a question out of the videos. Tina, how you doing, Tina? Where you calling from? Mushroom extract gummies, baby. Shop TK10. Use the coupon code TK10. What's up, baby? Where you calling from?
Chattahoochee, Florida.
Chattahoochee, Florida?
Yes, sir.
Dang, that's
You
up
know
there
what that's
my
at?
way.
That's right. That's right, Tasha.
All right, what's your question, neighbor?
My question is that I am a middle-aged woman.
Okay.
Trying to be an actress.
Mm.
I want to do one of your shows.
Oh, okay. So you want to be in one of our movies?
Yes.
Okay.
I won't let you down, Tasha. I
All
can
right.
be
So
fan funny. I
you
can
know what?
be. Go ahead, Tasha.
You know what I'm gonna start doing? No, I'm glad you called because you're not the only wino that's asked, right? And so
Mhm.
I'm gonna set up a casting website for you guys to submit your demo reels and your information, and that way you can hit our casting. And when it's time for us to cast for a movie or a show or a TV show, we already have y'all information. So look at Jasmine back there like. Amen. 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 Okay. So that'll be good. And I think it's great that you're trying to be a middle-aged actress because we need more older people with
Yes.
characteristics and
Yes.
character
And I
to
got some character.
act in movie. We don't want to watch no children.
No one wants
Older
no
people
children.
don't want to watch no children. We want to watch older people. Okay. So all right. Well,
And
just email me on winewithtasha@gmail.com. Okay.
okay, and then my email is gonna be T-Medic because I used to be a paramedic for 22 years. I'm
Okay.
retired.
All right. I like that southern accent too. All right. Keep it.
Okay.
All right, mama.
All right. Thank you, Tasha.
Thank you. What's the next question, real quick? Hey, Carrie, where you calling from?
Hey, I'm calling for St. Louis, Missouri. How you doing?
I'm good. Shout out to St. Louis. Okay, I love St. I ain't gonna lie, I love St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? I had a time was had in St. Louis on that tour.
You look real good, Tasha.
I smoked weed with St. Lucians. Is that what y'all call yourself?
We just call it the Lou.
The Lou?
Yeah, the Lou. DALOU, the Lou.
After the show, they went backstage to smoke weed and get high and twerk. And I was like, I ain't doing all that, but I hit the reefer though. I ain't gonna do all that. What's your question, baby? What's your question?
I have two. First, I want to say you look good. Your skin is glowing, and the haircut is really cute on you. It fits you really good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. What's
Yeah.
that?
Okay, I have two questions. First question is, I'm on a health journey to lose weight. Does your website have anything like that can burn fat, like a fat burner?
Okay. The Activate, it's for fasting. Are you fasting during your weight loss?
Not really. I need to. I know probably.
You have to fast in order to lose weight. How old are you?
I am 50.
You have to fast. What the listen. First of all, you should not be touching your first meal till like after 12.
Okay.
And your last meal shouldn't be like after 7. Like you should not be eating after 7:00 at night.
Okay.
So
Okay.
from 7 p.m. to 12, how many hours of fasting is that? 12. That's what, 16 hours, 18 hours? What's that, 18 hours? Because she's 50. You hit menopause yet?
Yeah.
Okay. So you having trouble losing weight?
Oh yeah.
That's why you gotta fast. Okay, so how many hours is that, John? I'm trying to calculate off the top of my head. You need to be doing anywhere from 16 to 18 to 20-hour fasts a day. One meal, meat and vegetables, no red meat, no pork.
Okay.
Just like poultry, fish, colorful vegetables, sauteed. Sometimes you don't even have to eat cooked food. You can just do smoothies. I have like a plan. What'd you say? We got all that. Listen. So Jasmine just wanted to make sure. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying, being that you hit menopause, you're having trouble losing weight. I was just talking to Jasmine about this. You're gonna have to start with fasting. I would start if you go into your doctor and he says, hey, you don't have any blood sugar issues or things like that. I would start with a cool 3 to 4 day water fast, just water only, lots of water. that's going to kick your body into like, metabolic overdrive, which means your body is going to start eating the fat that's on you to survive. If you want to if you want to stretch it to 7 days, you can do a cool 7 day. That's a bit much for somebody for the first time fasting. But if you could do it and you got mind over matter, I would say do it. But I would say a cool 3 day to 4 day max. Okay. Not juice fasting, water fasting. Once you do the water fasting, it'll reset your mind to your stomach. You got all those cravings. It'll give you more energy so that you will want to work out. You're going to feel great. And you're going to know that you're not going to need a lot of food in order to survive. And so you ever notice like older people, they eat maybe like one soft meal a day? You ever notice that? That's how we really should be eating every day. We don't need these large 3 full course meals. We don't need it at all. We just need bright fruits and vegetables and a poultry. And if you eat that once a day or maybe twice a day, maybe you start the morning with a green smoothie. We have a really nice 2 herbs on shoptkdeals.com from companies that I personally use and have been using for a very long time. So it's a product called Roots, Leaves, and Herbs. Roots, Leaves, and Herbs. It's on the website, shoptkdeals.com. It's dried up roots, leaves, and herbs that are organic, which means you're getting the nutrients that's in the soil dried up and grounded. And then we have the mushroom Vitamix, which is the TK cell, which is dried fermented mushrooms grounded. Put those in a smoothie with some greens and some berries. You can start your day off with that. You may not even get hungry.
Oh, okay.
And then you eat your dinner at 6 o'clock. By 7, you're done eating. But you do have to fast to reset yourself metabolically so that your body can burn fat.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna try. Definitely gonna try the fasting. I know that's probably one of the main.
And look up the videos on YouTube. Don't just look up the videos on YouTube. Look at the clinics, the people that have done it. It's gonna give you courage. During my first actual water fast, I had to watch videos in order to keep my mind into it, because when you're used to going to food, that's your habit. You're gonna keep going. But now I'm like, I can go 2-3 days without touching a meal and just drinking water. I'm straight.
Wow. Oh, okay.
I just take my little liquid vitamins like my sea moss and stuff like that, and I'm out.
Okay. Cool. Okay, one more thing. Let's say one more thing.
Yes.
Okay. If you haven't heard, we had the tornadoes here in St. Louis, and it really demolished we call it the north side, which is predominantly Black area in St. Louis, Missouri, the city. And I'm just trying to I want to help my community out, because a lot of people lost their homes, and they were like, these are like homes that their grandmothers and great grandparents had, and they live in them, but now they're totally gone, demolished. So I want to do what I can to help out. Okay. I don't know if I have a digital website. Can I say it? And I just want to see if anybody. Okay, it's FAMSTL. It's FAMSTL. That stands for Fun or Made Simply to Love. And I just have basically like ebooks on there and downloadable greeting cards and things like that. So if anybody download anything on there, I'm going to use that to make care packages for the north side of St. Louis. So that's what I'm going to do. If anybody can.
And if there's anybody in St. Louis that has like drop-off shelters and stuff like that, please hit us. We'll be glad to point the winos that way and, stuff like that. So let me know.
Thank you so much. You're so beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
I love you too. Thank you, Mama. All righty. Let me take a question from the email. Okay, we got some more videos, Jasmine. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, and the woman who wrote earlier asking whether or not she should, move forward with a man who's doing everything right. He's 35. He's, going through a divorce. His wife cheated. She said that she hasn't met the wife or the kids yet. That's a problem. So that's his family. That's always going to be his family. And if you're going to move forward with this man, you are now family and you have to meet that family. And so sitting down and talking with that woman, not trying to figure it out, but she's going to throw it to you anyway. And when she throw it to you, when she throw you the information, when she throw the jewels to you, you don't have to take it and just apply it and dump him right off, but just put it in the back of your mind, knowing that she gave you the game. Okay? And so whenever you do see red flags or something, because I always like to judge people based off of my experience with them, he probably could have changed. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But just keep it in the back of your mind, the jewels that she's going to throw you, how he treats his kids, how he treats her even after you guys are, even after they're divorced and you guys are moving forward. That's going to let you know really the type of man that he is. Okay? I don't want to fool with a man if he ain't got no good relationship with his ex-wife. Then or children. What type of woman does that make me? What type of man does that make him? That I would even condone that? Absolutely not. We all going to the graduation. Everybody in the car. I'm sitting on this side, your other ex-wife sitting on that side. Okay. All righty. So hold on for a second. Hold on. Okay, I'm unmarried at 41. A wino just wrote in from unwind@gmail.com. And my parents want me to get married and have kids. They introduced me to someone, but he's so free. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where is this coming from? It seemed like a question that's not completed. Let me see something. I don't know. You probably got to rewrite that question and send it in, okay? Okay. All right. So hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm just going through my questions. Happy hour question. I need your opinion on something. I'm interested in potentially dating an African man who is living in Africa, but I am not sure where to look. I travel back and forth to Africa for a lot of business. I have an international relocation business called Our Last Exodus that helps African Americans in the U.S. relocate to the continent. Okay. Unfortunately, most men that I cross paths with in Africa seem to be already married, or if they are in Muslim countries, they don't go to bars or approach women because of their culture. Right. Okay. It seems like their families are more involved in who they are in relationships with. Do you have any ideas on how I can find an African man that is interested in marriage? I am super introverted and feminine, so I'm not comfortable shooting my shot. Okay. Besides, I just feel like the man's responsibility is to make the approach. Truthfully, online feels more comfortable for me. However, that's not the most conducive for something like this. Also, I'm in my mid 40s. Any help you can offer would be amazing. An anonymous wino. Okay, so that is a good question. Of course, I'm married to an African man. He did approach me, of course. But that is kind of out of the norm for them because a lot of times, he was living in the US, but if he were in his country like he was, his family had already courted and selected a wife and sent her to college. And so when he married me, I was technically supposed to be the second wife, but it's only been one wife. Okay. It's only been one wife. Now, yes, when you marry an African man, you typically marry the family. And I like that because they take their families very serious. They're going to ensure that man ain't beating on you, not mistreating his children, paying his bills. He has to see to the elder men that hold him responsible. And if he's a good man, he doesn't want to have to answer to the elder men in the family as to why he's not taking care of his wife and kids. You know what I'm saying? And so the African community is just like our communities here in the US where, everybody gonna know your business. If you in that community and things ain't going the way they're supposed to go, or they are going the way they're supposed to go, people are going to know your business. And so they're very, very mindful of that. They want people to say good things about them. And so, yes, that is their culture. When you marry them, you marry the family. Yeah. And if you have an issue with the family, you go to the husband and the husband goes to the family. You can't just go directly address the family. Okay. It is the family. And they're very serious about that. And where we've gotten away from that is that our family isn't as involved in our family. And that's why our families aren't stabilized anymore. They're not staying together, and we're easy to divorce and things like that. And so, as far as you finding, Muslim men, they don't go to bars. And if they do go to bars and approach you, they approach you for some pussy. Okay, because they're gonna. Why would they go to a bar to find a wife, in clubs to find a wife? Like who? I don't even think they do that in the U.S. No, nah. And so you're asking. Here's my thing. If you're helping people to relocate, I'm gonna have to call you out on this. Now, I ain't trying to say your business ain't no good business, but if you're able to connect people to the continent, then obviously you have connections there on the continent. So you should be integrating with the African culture, not trying to bring the American culture to Africa. You should be integrating into the African culture. It's very disrespectful if you're not, you know? And by doing that, you make African friends. And trust me, your African friends are going to say, you're single? Oh, no. You're gonna meet my brother. You're going to meet my cousin. You're going to meet my uncle. Their mission is going to be to get you married. That's what they do. That's all they do. From the time they of age, they're going to be courting you, trying to get you courted. So I don't understand how you, in your mid-40s, I love you, and you're connecting people to the continent, but you haven't made connections yourself to whereas people know you and know that you're single and you don't have a husband, because they will solve that problem just like that. And then one thing I love about an African man, you know, men are, just not African men in general, men in general, they're physically attracted to a woman first, right? So if they're physically attracted to you, that'll prompt them to talk to you. So once they start talking to you and they see that you know, have good morals and values, they have no problem with taking you as a wife. Men, I'm telling you, they are easy. As easy as laying you down and screwing you and not knowing your name. They will marry you the same way, okay? And be with you and be loyal. But if you do happen to marry a Muslim, they're going to ask you at the wedding, and that's something that you should talk about. Are you agreeing to monogamy or polygamy? I signed for monogamy. So what are you down with? You may be at an age where, you know, you be like, yeah, you can have a sister wife. It's fine. You know, I have plenty of sister wives, you know, through my brother-in-laws. They work fine. Everybody got big houses, maids, nannies, cars, careers, and the one husband. Actually, the kids make my brother-in-law's schedules. I'll be like, how do y'all know which house to go to? The kids tell me. That's exactly what they say. The kids make the rules. So, yeah. All right, moving on. Who's waiting? Let's go. Huh? Who? Move the live to 7:30. Okay, on TashaKLive.com, because we are going to TashaKLive.com after this because we started late. I'm going to start that show late at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got exclusives on Stephon Diggs again, Tyler Perry, much more. Okay, if you want to subscribe, you do have to subscribe to TashaKLive.com, the website, and then download the app and stream everywhere. Okay, and then we'll end this at 7:15, and I'll do the ads and we're out. Okay, cool. Who's next? Who?
Baby.
Yeah. Where you calling from?
Calling from Miami, Tasha. How are you?
Shout out to Miami. I feel like YouTube be giving, like, you know, promoting in certain areas and stuff. Okay, because everybody calling from Florida today. Like one day we had everybody calling from Texas, and one day we had everybody calling from New York. So okay, cool. What's your question?
Well, it's not really a question. I was curious to know if you were hiring. My husband and I, he's cooking chicken right now, so apologies. He wanted to talk to you as well.
Okay.
Hold on one second. John,
get your ass up in here.
He's coming. He know I'm talking to you right now.
You know that's what you want. John, I'm on the phone. Hurry up, get your ass up in here. I call this lady.
Hi, Tasha. How you doing?
I'm good, John. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Nice to meet you.
I'm
You
good.
know,
What
I'm
you
a big
cooking, John?
fan.
What you cooking?
We just making some Haitian food, chicken and rice. I don't know if you know, but it's called Zia and Jonjon. That's what we're making. The mushroom rice, the black rice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a very, very good. They don't serve it at a lot of Haitian restaurants, though. I don't know why.
The quality of the Haitian restaurant kind of went down a little bit, but
I was gonna say
I'm working to bring it back
but I'll
up.
let you say it.
It was infiltrated. Let's be honest. Very infiltrated by, you know.
But I'm gonna bring it back up. I'm a chef.
He's a chef.
All right.
You know. I'm
So
inspired to also model and act as well. So
oh, you're doing a lot. Okay.
yeah, I'm working a lot.
All right. What's your so you don't have a question, but you what, so
No, we've always like talked about because I put him on to you from way
oh,
back in the
okay.
day. I've been watching you for at least 7 years now.
I
So
love it. I love it. Oh, you
um
lying.
yeah, so
Okay.
and I don't comment a lot. I'm not really a commenter. I'm more
Okay.
of like an observer, and I always love the insight that you bring to everything. Like your spirituality, it blows my mind.
It's dope.
Like
We
Thank
love it.
you. Thank
you
you.
inspire us. There's days we're having hard days as a couple, and you inspire us so much,
Thank
especially
you.
talking about the Buddhism, because I used to do massage therapy and we used to practice Buddhism before class. So that's how I got
Mm.
introduced to it. And
Okay,
so
wow.
my husband as well, he has sickle cell disease, and he wants to create a brand around that to bring like more education.
More awareness and things like that, because it's not something that's really talked about like that. So I want to bring more awareness, especially to the young kids, on how to take care of themselves, how to, prevent these crises and things of that nature.
Okay. Okay.
So
That
we're
sounds
really
Yes, thank you.
we're really excited to like meet you. We're really excited to like talk more with you because you're just such a light. Like honestly, you're such a light. And I
Thank
just
you.
hate how the media has demonized you, because you really do have like a genuine heart, which you don't really find in like social media spaces. So we're
Thank you.
big fans. We're always rooting for you, even though it's quietly. Even though it's quietly.
Now,
Um,
when you said hiring, what do you mean? Like our company hiring? Because he said he was going to open up a restaurant, boo, and you're gonna have to financially run that restaurant, make sure it's off the ground and running and stays in business.
yes, but the startup costs right now with everything that's happening, like we've looked into getting into food trucks, and a lot of the times, it's, and I don't want to say this because I don't want to get hate, but a lot of these structures are not supported of Black people. Like it's hard to get one. No, I'm lying.
Just stop right there, baby. Hell to the no, to the no, no. No, you just didn't say that. Did you just say? First of all, your husband is in the kitchen cooking mushroom rice, black rice, Haitian chicken. You can't get it on no menu in Miami. Miami is full of Haitian restaurants, and you're telling me that to start a restaurant, they're not conducive to Blacks?
What I mean is, oh, you put your shades on. No, Tasha, don't read me.
I did because
Don't read me.
I'm waiting on the excuses. That book, The War of Art, is that
Yes.
that's what it's called? That you need to get that book, The War of
Yeah.
Art,
I was
Breakthrough
just
Black.
telling her that too.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, because it sound, ooh, child, you sound like you just full of
I
excuses.
gotta work on myself because I have a lot of mother wounds as well. And that was one of the things that really attracted me to you is, hearing your stories around. Why are you giving me that, Tasha? I'm being vulnerable.
I'm just listening at the excuses. I'm ready for solutions. I'm ready to jump in right now and give you some solutions. You can handle all that stuff through therapy.
That's true. That's true. That's true. You're right, Tasha. So what do you suggest I do?
My mama, I'm gonna be honest with you, and just to keep this short and sweet, my mama pushed me to be as successful as I am because as much as she used to beat my ass and talk shit about me and tell me I wasn't gonna be shit.
We just want to like have an opportunity, because like 2 years ago we opened like a smoke shop. It didn't work out. So it's like we're starting again, we're starting again.
We lost a lot of money.
We lost a lot
Why
of,
would you open up a smoke shop? That's so nasty.
because we had a team, at the time. So it
So you
was,
had a team and you got to split that with everybody?
yeah. And it was a mess. It was
Oh
a
my
mess.
God. I think smoke shops are disgusting.
It was a mess.
It was a mess.
Okay, here's the thing. Your husband obviously has a talent. Who does the cooking in the family? He does.
Most times.
I cook, but he's the chef. He's the
All right,
culinary master.
and most men are. Most men are. If you look at the chefs, the Michelin chefs in Paris and Europe, all over the world, in New York, they are mostly male inspired.
Mhm.
So they always be trying to put a woman in the kitchen, but I believe men wholeheartedly belong there more than women because y'all cook the best.
That's true.
Okay?
It's true.
And so tell me about this food truck. What happened? So why do you feel like it's not fair for Black businesses? Tell me why.
Because I feel like the market sometimes is so saturated. So when you're trying to come out with something new, and it's like in Miami has like a cult following. That's what I noticed, especially when it comes to food. It's a cult following. So
I'm just listening to the excuses. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Tasha, don't read me like this. Not
I'm
today.
not. I ain't even saying nothing. I just
Your shades are offending you, Tasha. I'm offended by the shades.
I don't want you to see what's burning in my soul right now, but go ahead.
We just want to have an opportunity to like talk to you face to face. I would like to meet you.
Jasmine, put her face on the screen. Put your face on the screen. Let's go.
Put your face. Come on.
Let's go. Come on, let's go. I'm taking my glasses off. Let's go.
Put your
Come on.
Hold on.
Cam.
All right.
I just wanted I don't look good at all right now. I just wanted the opportunity to like
Hi, beautiful Black Haitian couple. Yes, ma'am.
Hi,
I
Tasha.
love it. True love there. Look at that. Okay. So we face to face. So what are I'm just trying to figure out. So he can cook, right? Okay. And in Florida, we love to eat.
We do. For sure.
And we will eat. How many restaurants have you stopped in that you've never heard of? And you just say, you know what, let's just try this restaurant.
A lot.
Okay.
A lot.
So that's what people tend to do when new things pop up. And so the benefit of you guys now, and I tell this to anybody that want to cook, I see Cooking with Kaya on the Twitcher, the streamer university crying. Everybody being mean to her. Meanwhile, Cooking with Kaya should have been somewhere on Uber Eats. You guys have the advantage of opening up what they call like a ghost kitchen.
Yes.
From your house. Okay? Yes, you do. You can make plates from your house. You can utilize social media to show what you are cooking and that they are available on Uber Eats in Miami. I have ordered from plenty of people's houses, especially my stone crabs, because I know a few people that go out there and catch them and they steam them and they sell them to me. The crab claws, all of that. That's not made in a restaurant. That's made in somebody's house. And so if he has authentic Haitian cuisine that he's cooking, you guys can buy all of what you need from Costco, get your seasonings from the Haitian stores, cook it in your house, utilize it on social media, and put it on Uber Eats. And luckily with Uber Eats, let's just say you open it up, you only sell 5 plates for the day. That's 5 plates. You sell 10 plates the next day. Weekends, you're typically going to be busy. Some of my best friends, just started their 3rd restaurant, Ghost Kitchen. You guys have the advantage to start a ghost kitchen from your house and instantly make money without even leaving your house, except for going to the grocery store. And an Uber Eats driver will come pick up the food. And it seems like you guys too, I'm gonna just say this. You want to do a lot of things. But you got to do one thing first and do it well. Once you do that well, then you start your nonprofit on sickle cell. Then you act and dance or whatever it is that you want to do. But right now, you guys have to come together as a family and really build a ghost kitchen online. And you can move it once it gets up and running out of your house. They have warehouses where they have shared ghost kitchens where you'll pay, let's just say $200 a week or $300 a week. You go in there, you use that to cook, and then they pick up the food from the warehouse that you're sharing with. So, and they have a lot of those in Miami. Just stop with the excuses and the being Black. Let me see that plate.
It's a corn dog.
It's a corn dog.
It's just a corn dog right there. It's not food yet.
You can sell corn dogs too on ghost kitchens, on Uber Eats, on DoorDash, on Postmates, and all that too.
Yes.
And it seems like y'all live in the hood. Y'all got gas stations up the street.
Yeah, we got like
You
4
can
of them.
sell plates from the gas station parking lot. Some of the best food I've ever eaten. Stop.
She's not lying. She's not lying.
You're right.
You're right.
You're right. You're right.
You're right.
All right.
I appreciate you, Tasha.
Thank you for the advice, and hopefully we could meet you
Anytime.
one day. Like
I want to meet you in person,
In person.
dress, not like this. I want to
Oh,
meet you.
girl, you look good. You look like a black woman to me, child. That's all that matters. You got a husband that loves you dearly. This way
Yeah.
he like looking at you like that. That's why you look like that. Don't you? Don't you like looking at her natural? Tell the truth.
I love looking at her like that.
I told you. So stop with the cap. Stop trying to impress me. Women always trying to impress other women. This the only person you need to impress is that one. Okay. So let me know when that ghost kitchen is up and running. Get you a name. Go ahead, get your business EIN and all of that. Get your ingredients and start selling your plates.
Okay, and when we do start, we're gonna send you a personal email.
I'm gonna order one. I'm gonna see what the service is like.
Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
I got you, Tasha.
I will give you a free review.
Okay,
And post
thank
it on my
you.
social media. And tell
Thank you so
everybody to
much.
order, but that food better be motherfucking busting.
It's busting.
It's
I
busting.
promise,
All
Tasha.
right,
It's
all
busting.
right.
It's busting. We've had a
Let's get
few testers out there. It's busting.
It's busting.
Let's get
All right.
it.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much, Tasha.
Shout
Thank you
out
so
to
much.
Miami. I love it, baby. I love it. Mwah. Bye,
Thank
guys.
you. Blessings to
All
you.
right. All right. Who else we got backstage real quick? Tia, come on. This is my last question, okay? And then I got to head over to TashaKLive.com. Hey, Tia, how you doing?
Hey, Miss Tasha, how you doing?
What's up? What's up? Oh, you look pretty. Yes.
Thank
So,
you, thank you, thank
You got
you.
blush on your cheek.
Yes, I was at work today. What y'all?
I
You say hi
love
to
it.
Tasha, my
Hey,
son, of
baby. I'm
course.
not
You
gonna
say
cuss
hi.
now. Hi, sweetie. Okay.
Yeah, you're in my earphones, so you're okay. And I'm a cussing mom. So, what's up,
Okay.
Papa? So my question for you is, I'm 33, and I run,
Okay.
I work full time, and I also run a successful wellness company.
Okay.
Now, my wellness company was birthed out of tragedy. My son is 4. 4 years ago, when he was 3 months, unfortunately, my daughter passed away.
Okay.
And so I'm wanting to pivot away from like the wellness, away from like grief health, away from like that sort of a space. And I'm having a lot of guilt about wanting to step into a bit of the mess. Like, because I'm a hoot and a half. But so much of my personality has been consumed with my wellness company. And I was just wondering if you have any words of encouragement or any advice on how to step away from one and into the other without feeling so much like grief as far as letting it go.
I'm confused. So what, you want to stop selling supplements?
I'm not going to stop selling my supplements, but I want to also do something else. And I'm a little messy with what I want to do. I kind of want to do a little bit. I've been dabbling in a stand-up. I kind of talk, table room, kitchen table talk with my girls. They've been encouraging me to do that, but I just feel like the two are so contradicting that I'm feeling a little guilt about wanting to step into that.
I'm running a show with Mess, and I'm leveraging deals with supplement companies and selling their supplements while talking shit about people.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it's a great way for you to leverage customers.
Okay.
Okay, you look great. You present well. You speak well. Sounds like you know your shit. And you starting, I wouldn't say like a podcast. I would say more so like, I love what Bethany does, even though she blocked me. I don't know why Bethany blocked me. People always blocking me.
I don't know why. I love you. Like, I am
like,
new.
I was like, Bethany, I'm looking at the makeup reviews. What you doing, white lady? Stop. So I think it was because I had got her ass by that Nene Leakes stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And that Kim Kardashian, I think that Kanye stuff. Yeah, she didn't like that. So anyway, I'm like, girl, you out here dragging people companies for a living. You stop. But anyway, make it more personable, which means like whatever it is that you want to do, you have a phone at your display, you got Wi-Fi, you can get online, title something, and just go live and I will just start with your Instagram lives because you got some Instagram followers or Facebook followers.
I do.
It's my Wi-Fi. Damn. What is that, Jasmine? Can you still see me?
Yes, I can see you. It's a little blurry, but I can see you. Yeah.
The hell? It's blurry on my end and it's frozen. Yeah.
It's not frozen anymore, but it's a little blurry. And I'm not
Okay.
that shocked because Jasmine can tell you, I came up a couple times. I was nervous about coming up, and I think I just need a
Yeah.
little bit of encouragement of getting out of my head.
Yeah, just get out of your head and just start by just engaging the people that do follow you now and then just building it into that. And then you can work your comedy and everything that you want to talk about into your subjects and then leverage selling your wellness products by doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. But the War of Art, that's the book of the show. You need to get the War of Art.
The Art of War, that little red book,
No,
or
the
the
War
War
of
of
Art,
Art.
not the Art of War. The Art of
The
War got a
War.
samurai guy on it. Okay.
Okay.
No, the War of Art. It says the War of Art, and then it has let me see what it has a little box with a flower, and it's
Okay.
by Stephen Pressfield. Okay.
Okay.
Break through the blocks and when you're in a creative battle so you could easily merge what you want to do into your whole life. And it's just an existing leg of what you do. You don't have to separate the two.
Okay. Okay. Because I was thinking about separating them completely.
No. You don't have to do
Okay.
that. Okay.
Okay. Well,
All
I
right.
thank you so much. I thank
No
you for everything
problem.
that you do. I love you. I'm new to the Tasha K bandwagon. I've been under a rock, but I love you. I don't know
Love
what they
it.
be talking about.
I love it. It's all good, mama. Bye.
Bye.
Jasmine, what the hell wrong with my video? You don't see it? Hold on. Let me ask the winos. How's my video quality right now? Y'all tell me what it look like. It looking like I ain't pay my Wi-Fi bill? Huh? Damn, son. All right, we're about to head over to TashaKLive.com. All right, guys, don't forget, if you have tips on your favorite celebrities, please feel free to email me via unwindwithtashak@gmail.com. Thank you to everybody that called in, wrote in today. If I didn't get you, I'll get you next week, okay? Promise you, I'll start with the ones that I missed. Also, don't forget, guys, the sea moss drops, the olive leaf extract, the T-cell and NK cell mushroom Vitamix, as well as the mushroom extract gummies are all top sellers on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10. Don't forget, guys, we are sponsored in part by the Sugar Case as well. The Sugar Case oils are on Tasha K, shoptkdeals.com as well. Use the coupon code TK10. That's what's got me all oiled up. We're going to roll out of here with this actual personal testimony from a wino. We're not paying these winos to do it. They're only, trying the products out themselves and giving their feedback. And so I love you guys. We're about to head over to TashaKLive.com for the second part of our show, the celebrity gossip portion. Now I got to go. We got to fix this internet. Bye.
Tasha K. Hi, winos. Hi, my name is Erica Smith. I'm coming from California. And I just want to give you guys a little insight on my olive leaf and her sea moss and I think I'm addicted to her sugar case. But anyway, my wife has MS. I am a type 2 diabetic. And the sea moss and the olive leaf work so well on us. Oh my God. It's amazing. We have more energy. We don't feel disgusted. We feel really great. And my wife, she's able to move more than what she has been doing. So I want to thank you, Tasha K, for showing us, because this stuff is the bomb, girl. The bomb. I advise y'all, if y'all haven't got it, get it soon, ASAP.
Without you.
I don't know where you'd be either.
That's
An eviction notice? What the hell?
okay, so I'm the source of all of our problems or something?
I've been here less than 5 minutes and problem.
Where's Malcolm? Malcolm, where's my money?
I have noticed you're behind on the rent. Is there anything I can do to lighten the load?
Lighten the load? I'm calling to let you know that you are out of line.
Check your Cash App.
What? You're not gonna do it, are you? Tanya.
Not a time for jokes, Keith.
Malcolm, I need my money.
It's a big one for me.
You can't say it like that.
How big is the shower?
Damn.
He was inspired by Kyle. Or him and his views in the shower here.
Oh my gosh, Ray J is my mom's trainer. Should we pull up? Let's go.
Right when I got out on Twitch, right when they let me out. The Shade did too, but not like T-Pain. And the Shade is the one who got me banned. Hey, welcome to the stream house.
I don't want to have to teach you everything. I got to sit down and teach you everything.
Look, I'm happy to have everybody here. Thank you for coming. It's gonna keep getting better and better. I know they thought that it was gonna be worse, so they could only get better.
I want to get invited.
No, we're gonna do our own shower stream, and we're gonna invite 30 of the baddest of the baddest.
We're not gonna do those people.
And I'm not inviting none of the people that I invited at first, because they thought it was gonna be me.
No, Kai, you're not invited. You're right, radio.
Subscribe to my shit and watch me turn shit to go.
What brings you in, Travis?
Say something to me.
I'm sorry.
Better question. What are you going through?
We're not fucking Travis. So what do you do for sex?
It's called life.
Life? Or life?
What's up, T? I can't find any groundbreaking stories. This stuff is like Groundhog Day. Nothing new has came up. I do have a few.
When we start the show, keep it clean.
Okay, but you know the rumors out there, right?
I don't give a damn about the rumors.
About Shorty. Can anything be traced back to you?
I mean, I do help with little things here and there.
Like what? What you paying her rent?
Look at it this way. We are getting older and not so attractive, more so you than me. What better way than to pull the wool over your eyes than sex?
So, what the fuck happened again? The bitch set me up with a trans and I didn't even know it.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So is it true?
The blogs and their unending desire to ruin our relationship.
So why is there a picture of you with some bitch in a hair salon, Travis?
I said, I'm gonna go in the clay room. Now, mind you, when I'm in this clay room, I said, this nigga come in here in the next 2 minutes with fully dressed, telling me to go, he's gay. This motherfucker.
Is this true?
How you gonna ask me something like that?
Everybody talks to somebody.
Student loan discharges in bankruptcy. Most people will tell you it's impossible. Even bankruptcy attorneys will tell you that. But guess what? We just got 2 discharged a few weeks ago, and we're going to get a lot more. So if you're struggling with your student loans, you may be able to discharge those through bankruptcy. So you should just give me a call and let's figure it out.
We got this invite from this woman who thinks her husband is possessed by demons. I'm not sure about this one, y'all.
Are you kidding?
When the last time we covered a story like this, Tasha?
Diane Johnson's cabin.
I'm so relieved you guys accepted my invitation to come. Something to drink, maybe some tea or coffee? I would do wine, Miss Diane. I know how you like your wine, but I need you fully alert for the story I'm about to burden you with. You're the chosen one. God came to me in my dreams and revealed it all. I don't know about this, guys. Like performing an exorcism on this lady's husband just because she feels like he's possessed.
This is messed up. This is a real life event that we happen to have the exclusive.
Yes, Tasha, we gotta help. I said we could do a family vacation. All of us, all 5.
And we would all be dead right now. For this to work, you must have all skepticism out your mind. Robert, I know the real you is trapped. We're going to free you tonight. Alla la bullshit is shit. Alla la bullshit is shit.